Koindaro's childhood was simple but filled with small adventures. Her home had a modest courtyard, a tiny garden, and the aroma of her mother's cooking. Her parents, though ordinary, taught her honesty, courage, and independence. Her father would say, "A strong mind protects where wealth cannot," and her mother, "Kindness guides when fame fades." These lessons stayed with her, shaping her choices later. School was both learning and discovery. Koindaro noticed that people were drawn to confidence and sincerity. By age 10, she was known as the brave one, someone who stood up for what was right. At home, evenings were spent learning from her parents, cooking, books, and stories, and she absorbed their wisdom quietly. In her teenage years, she embraced music, performing, and social connection. Friends often said, "You stand out in a room." This charisma would later become her identity and career. She started TikTok casually, making a small dance video. Unexpected praise from viewers encouraged her to continue. Gradually, she experimented with storytelling, comedy, and motivational content. Her following grew from hundreds to millions, fame arriving quietly but powerfully. Fame brought both admiration and scrutiny. Some people judged her, spread rumors, or questioned her character. Koindaro learned to filter feedback and focus on what mattered. This skill later helped her handle relationships, criticism, and public life. Her first marriage was love-driven. Joyful beginnings were followed by the challenges of raising a son and daughter while balancing social media fame. She learned multitasking, cooking, managing content, and guiding her children simultaneously. Yet, differences with her husband and social pressures led to a gradual separation. Moving to Germany, she rebuilt a stable, independent life for herself and her children. Her second marriage initially offered hope, but differences in habits, communication, and visions for the future led to conflict. Love alone wasn't enough. Divorce became inevitable. Once again, she faced heartbreak but refused despair, focusing on rebuilding herself and supporting her children. Raising children alone demanded extraordinary strength. Koindaro instilled honesty, courage, empathy, and resilience in them. Her home became a space of stability, love, and learning, even under financial and societal pressures. She managed schedules, health, education, and emotional care with meticulous attention. The third marriage, to an elderly partner, drew immediate public attention and criticism. Some questioned her morality or intentions, but Koindaro had carefully considered her children's well-being, family stability, and long-term security. Age did not define worth or compatibility. Her decision was guided by pragmatism and love. The early months were testing, balancing her children's emotions, her spouse's needs, and social media scrutiny. Generational differences led to awkward moments and small conflicts, but she handled them with patience and honesty. "Mommy is making choices to keep our family safe," she explained to her children. Daily life involved precise scheduling, school runs, groceries, content creation, and home management. Small successes like a smooth video shoot or a peaceful evening felt monumental. Over time, routines solidified, bonds strengthened, and stability emerged. Her social media evolved, focusing on practical guidance, emotional resilience, parenting, and personal growth. Audiences resonated with her transparency. She became a mentor for women worldwide, sharing experiences, strategies, and encouragement. Her story symbolized survival, empowerment, and thoughtful living. Her children mirrored her values, courage, empathy, and patience. Koindaro observed their growth with pride, knowing sacrifices and sleepless nights had nurtured stability and moral grounding. She maintained mental clarity by journaling, limiting negativity, and prioritizing emotional boundaries. Her story inspired communities offline as well. Women sought advice on parenting, handling fame, and rebuilding life after divorce. Koindaro shared actionable lessons, emphasizing children's well-being, emotional intelligence, and personal responsibility. Reflecting quietly, she realized that her parents' guidance, courage, kindness, honesty, had laid the foundation. But life's challenges cemented these values. True strength, she learned, is facing hardships with patience, wisdom, and love. Fame and wealth are fleeting. Stability, family, and emotional growth endure. As her influence expanded, she created content on life skills, conflict resolution, parenting, and resilience. Sharing personal mistakes and lessons, her transparency transformed her social media from entertainment to education. She became a symbol of strength, maternal wisdom, and perseverance. Critics softened, and even those who had mocked her began to admire her journey. Her life now reflected empowerment over controversy. Koindaro showed that thoughtful, courageous decisions could transform adversity into strength, criticism into opportunity, and uncertainty into stability. Her children thrived under her guidance, excelling academically, engaging in communities, and showing empathy. Koindaro's life demonstrated that challenges, when faced with wisdom and love, can nurture resilience and growth in both oneself and one's family. Koindaro's journey continues, teaching lessons of courage, empathy, and integrity. From a modest childhood through fame, heartbreak, motherhood, and scrutiny, she rebuilt her life thoughtfully. Her story exemplifies that true treasures lie in family, emotional intelligence, and careful decision-making, not in fleeting fame or money. Love, responsibility, and wisdom endure beyond all else.